What's up guys, Sam Adams here and welcome to The Drop, which is normally on Monday here on my channel, and I take the time every week to go through the top video game releases of the week and let you guys know what's coming out so that you can make an informed decision if you're looking into buying something. So pretty much there are two major things I want to cover along with a couple of other things this week. It's kind of a small and light week because of E3 2015. Speaking of which, there's going to be a ton of coverage here on my channel if you are looking for that kind of thing. But without further ado, let's go ahead and deal with what's at hand and get into the drop. First off, we've got Payday 2 Crimewave Edition coming to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and so what really happened with this release is that whenever Payday 2 originally came out on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, it was very limited by the hardware. Obviously, the developers couldn't push out the sheer amount of dates that they had for the PC version of the game to the older generation consoles, so they decided to go ahead and do the monetarily smart thing and re-release the games on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, which is a pretty smart decision, I'd say, not only for monetary game, but also because I didn't get to experience Payday 2 on the old generation consoles, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one. Within this Crimewave Edition is every piece of DLC that Payday 2 has ever had, and there is a lot of game there. The base game was kind of lacking in missions, but the sheer amount of ways that you can go about doing these objectives just gives the game a huge replay value, and I would recommend checking this one out if you're looking into getting it for the new generation consoles. I believe its base point is $50, or the base price point is $50 rather, but if you pre-order, which I never condone, but at this point you know what the game is. You've played the old version of it, you've played the PC version of it, there's tons of gameplay out there, you know what you're getting, so you can pre-order right now, which is Sunday, and you can get a little bit off. I think the the total after the discount on the PlayStation Store came down to like $37.99, which is a pretty good deal for a Payday 2 beautiful remastered kind of thing. So if you're looking into robbing a bank this week to pay for all of these things you're going to be seeing at E3 2015, this one might go ahead and prevent you from being arrested. Before I get into what I really want to talk about, we have to do a couple of honorable mentions here. LEGO Jurassic Park is coming to the UK and Europe this week, which of course is one of the many LEGO entries that franchise has had in the past couple of years, and Far Cry 4 Complete Edition is coming out in Europe, which includes 5 pieces of DLC, and it's a pretty good deal, I suppose, if you're looking to experience Far Cry 4, which was one of the best games that came out last year, and I personally don't think it's that great, but if you are looking into trying it, then you can definitely pick this one up. Finally, the real thing I want to talk about this week on The Drop is the Steam Summer Sale, which is going on between the 11th and the 21st, which is 10 days of awesome deals, and they refresh every 24 hours it appears, and new deals every 12 hours in the flash sales. I'm just kind of looking at it on this screen over here. A couple of the deals I'm looking at right now, we've got Transistor for $4.99, Fable Anniversary for $8.74, H1Z1 for $9.99, the Far Cry franchise, different entries into the franchise ranging from 50 to 75% off. Pretty much just some awesome deals. I actually saw one in the flash sales. Red Faction Guerrilla is one of the best games I've ever played, arguably my favorite game of all time, and it's on sale right now for $3.99. There is a ton of awesome deals going on, and I really haven't seen anything that's blown my socks off yet, but we are only 3 days into it, so there's still quite an opportunity to really wow me and get me to make a video specifically on one certain deal, which is kind of what I was hoping they would do, and I haven't spent any money yet on this, but I'm sure it will get a couple of my dollars here and there, and if you are a PC gamer, this is pretty much the time to stock up on the games that you want to play over the summer. So there you guys have it. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of The Drop. If you did, drop me a like down below and comment what games you are looking forward to over the next couple of weeks if none of these really strike your fancy. I know it's kind of a light week, but E3 2015 tends to have that effect on the gaming industry. Speaking of which, keep it right here for all of your E3 2015 coverage. I won't be making up to the minute videos, but I plan on doing nightly coverage as well as streaming some of the press conferences live, and we'll be hanging out over on twitch.tv/prettychillguy311 if you want to take a look at that. And of course, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you guys for taking the time to watch this particular video, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.